Hello everyone, last class we learned discriminant. Today we are going to be solving real life problems using quadratic equations. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to write a question right here. The length of a rectangle is 3 more than its width if the area is 40 centimeter square. Find the width and the length. Okay, so this is saying that a length of a rectangle is 3 more than its width. Mean that the length is 3 more than its width, and if the area is 40 centimeter square, you have to find width and length. So here we don't know the value of width and length, so we can make it x, and we can make x is equal to width. It can be length or width. I'm going to take it as width. Okay. So x is equal to width. Wait. X is equal to width. And if x is equal to width, it says the length is 3 more than its width. So x plus 3 is going to be length. Okay. So x is going to be the width and x plus 3 is going to be its length. Right, and the area is 40 centimeter square, and we know that width into length is the area. So x into wait a minute. So x plus 3 is going to be the area, which is 40 centimeters square. Okay. Now we multiply this like this. So x into x is x square plus x into 3 is 3x is equal to 40. Okay. And if we take this 40 to the other side, we can actually make it a quadratic equation and solve it. So we can do like that. So x square plus 3x. So here it's positive. So when we take it to the other side, it's going to be negative 40 is equal to 0. Okay. So this is a quadratic equations and we can solve it. And if you watch the previous video about quadratic equation that I made, you will know that the product of two numbers is the constant term of the quadratic equation. Right now the constant is minus 40. So the product is minus 40. And the sum of two numbers is going to be coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 3. So the sum is 3. So we need to find two of those numbers. And the product of two numbers is minus 40 and the sum is 3. The number can be 5 into 5 and 8. But 5 into 8 is positive 40. We need minus 40. So it's not 5 and 8. But if we take minus 5 and 8, minus 5 into 8 is minus 40, which matches, and minus 5 plus 8 is positive 3, so that also matches, meaning that the two numbers is minus 5 and positive 8, and we write it like x plus x plus 8 and x minus 5. This is how we write it, and we have to solve it. So x plus 8 is equal to 0. We take 8 to the other side, so x is going to be minus 8 and x, same thing for x is x, same thing for this, x minus 5 is equal to 0, and we take 5 to the other side, so it's going to be positive 5. So we got two of those numbers as minus 8 and positive 5, but the thing is that the thing is that here is 40 centimeter, and here the question is 40 centimeters, and there is minus here, so we can't use negative because in the question is 40 centimeters, so we can't use the negative, so we can make it a positive, then only it will work. So 8 into 5 is what? 8 into 5 is 40, so it works. And also the we know that the width is going to be 5 because the length is 3 more than 5, 3 more than the width. So the length is like bigger than the width. So we know that the length is 8 and the width is 5. Okay. So this is the answer to this question. Okay, so this is the answer. And now let's go to the next question. Here, the product of two consecutive the product of two consecutive uh, positive numbers is 72. Find the numbers. Okay, so it's saying that the product of two consecutive numbers, positive numbers, it says positive numbers is 72. So you have to find the numbers. Here, consecutive numbers is like the numbers that are next to each other. For example, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4. These are consecutive numbers because they are next to each other. Okay. So like that, the product of two consecutive numbers is 72. And here we don't know these numbers, so we can take it as x. We can take it as x. And here the next number is going to be x plus 1, which is going to be which is going to be the number after x. Okay, so these are the numbers we are going to be using. It says product, which means we are going to be multiplying them. So x plus 1 is equal to 72. We are going to be multiplying it like this. So x into x is x square plus x into x into 1 is x is equal to 72. To make this a quadratic equation, we can take this 72 into this side, and it's going to be a quadratic equation. So x square plus x minus 72 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation, and the product is the constant, which is minus 72 right now, and and the sum is the coefficient of x, which is 1 right now. Okay, so we need to find the two numbers, which product is minus 72 and sum is 1. If we take 9 into 8, it is 72, but we need negative 72. 9 into 8 is positive 72. So we can take something else. For example, minus 8 into 9. Minus 8 into 9 is negative 72, and minus 8 plus 9 is positive 1. So this matches up. So we know that the numbers are minus 8 and minus 9, but we write it like x minus 8 and x plus 9. Okay, we write it like this and we solve it. So x minus 8 is equal to 0. We take 8 to the other side, so x is equal to positive 8 Just like that, x plus 9 is equal to 0. We take 4 to the other side. So it is minus 9. So we got the numbers as 8 and negative 9, but doesn't match up because it's asking for consecutive numbers. Here 8 and minus 9 is not consecutive. So we can take 8 as a x and 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. So these two of these numbers are x, the value of x, but we don't need to take minus 9 because it's a positive number. So we don't need to use minus 9. We only need 8 from here. Okay. So 8 plus 1 is 9. So the first number, x is equal to x is equal to 8 and x plus 1 is equal to 9. So we got two of those numbers are 8 and 9. Here 8 into 9 is 72, and and 8 and 9 are also consecutive numbers. They are next to each other. So we know that the answer is 8 and 9. The answer is 8 and 9. Minus 9 and minus 8 is also like minus 9 and minus 8 is also next to each other. They are also consecutive numbers and their product is also 72. But in the question it said positive numbers. So the positive numbers is 8 and 9. So this is the answer. So thank you for watching. I hope you understood, and let's see in the next video. Bye.